Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Martin Belleville Auto Spa. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Trust me, you will hopefully enjoy these videos if you enjoy detailing. Anyways, as you can tell by the title, this review is of Gtechniq's W3 Ceramic G-Wash. Now, this is a ceramic wash and coat product by Gtechniq. It came out about 6 months ago. Took a while to get over here to the States. Still not popular here in the US. I believe they are a company based in England or Europe at least. But I know that they are well known for their Crystal Serum Light and EXO V3 or V4, I think they're on, ceramic coating combo package. So Gtechniq, they're a well-respected brand in the industry. I have seen some videos they put out on this. This definitely does look like it works like a wash and coat. It makes an immediate difference on the surface. We're going to test that. We're going to test that on a car that does have a ceramic spray coating on it. It's actually got Adam's graphene ceramic spray coating advanced version. So we're going to see how that brings that back in. Then we're going to test it on a panel with no protection on it. Now, I've got these other products in the back. These are all wash and coat products that work. Meguiar's works amazingly, as does Hydro 2 foam, though I do have streaking issues with that occasionally, but it does work really great. Liquid X is a polymer-based one. That'll make the water sheet off, but it does work good. Snake Oil is a ceramic one. That's meant as a last step. That's not meant as a wash, but you foam it on, rinse it off. Works very good. And Amplify Ceramic Foaming Detailer from Superior Image, same thing. Now, you may have seen some other ceramic wash and wax, wash and coat products, and I've got a few examples here. What I don't have here that I have tested is Jay Leno's ceramic shampoo, Adam's graphene shampoo, and Adam's wash and wax. But these all say, you know, wash and protect, whatever. Now, what these do add a little bit of repellency to the surface, okay? I will admit that. However, it's not anything I would call protection. But these products here are more or less made to reinforce or reinvigorate existing protection. If your car has no protection on it, I don't care what they say, it's not going to offer you any kind of protection. But these are very high foaming soaps, and that's where that's different. Generally, a soap that foams a little bit or not much at all, that says ceramic, it's got a high concentration of ceramic in it, it's going to add a lot of protection. If it has great foaming capabilities like a regular soap, usually the foam's not, or the protection isn't really going to be protection, but I just wanted to put that out there. And I've done videos on these products as well. They do clean great, they smell great, they work great, they don't add much protection. The rest of these do add great protection. Protection from any of these products will last you anywhere from 1 to 3 months, depending on the environment you're in. What I don't have pictured here that also works great is Griot's Garage Ceramic Wash and Coat and the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Ceramic Wash and Wax. Those all work great. So if you're looking for something that works great, and check the description below. I'll link everything here. Use those. If you want something that just foams great, that does a little bit of ceramic protection, but really not much at all, kind of reinvigorates what's on there, I'll link those other products below. The Rain-X right now, though, it doesn't look like, I haven't found it anywhere online. I found it on AutoZone. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. This is a review of Gtechniq. So just look at the product here. So I do like how they rebranded. I like their new branding a lot, their labels. Here's the description here, revolutionary. I mean, it's not really revolutionary, it has been done before, but you know, this should look good. Some info here. I got a stain on my finger from another product I was testing. I'll get to a video on that. So directions: shake well. It says wear gloves out of direct sunlight on a cold surface, so don't use this in the sun. 20 milliliters per 10 liters in an empty bucket and fill with cold water. Always begin washing the upper surfaces of your vehicle and work downwards. After, rinse with cold water to remove all surfactants. Store in a cool jar. And then for added hydrophobic performance, it says pour a small amount directly onto a wash mitt, and wash one panel at a time. So we're going to test these different methods here, guys. So first I'm going to see how it foams on, and we're going to rinse it off. Then we're going to test with a mitt wash in a bucket, and we are also going to test with pouring some directly on the mitt, because Meguiar's works in a similar way. It's got the shampoo and it's got the ceramic here, but their wash mitt is made to pick up the shampoo on one side and this on the other side. These others aren't like that, but CarPro US has said, you can use theirs a similar way. But again, these two are just foam on, rinse off. But we're going to test that all out. So first, let me get a foam cannon filled up. Let me figure out the dilution ratio, and then we will go from there. All right, so I figured out the dilution ratio is going to be about, because I'm in the US, so it's about 20 milliliters, it says here, to about approximately 3 gallons of water. That's not exact. It does not have foam cannon instructions, so I don't know if this is intended for a foam cannon, but we're going to try it out anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and add 10 milliliters to this foam cannon, and it does say shake well first, so I forgot to do that. Okay, it's shaking up. This thing doesn't pour out so great. Probably does better in a bucket though, but whatever. I will say the dilution ratio on this is a lot better than other products. And I think, let's just go for about 25 bucks for 16 ounces, so it's not cheap. But with strong dilution ratios, you know, that really says a lot. So let's see how it foams, shall we? Okay, first I'm just going to show you the water behavior. It's a little weak on the back. Again, it's not terrible, but it's not as good as the upper portions. So we're going to see if the foam makes a difference here. If it foams at all. So we got this cranked up to the max. Let's see how the foam is. Okay, definitely not a foam cannon soap. Now, depending on how you look at it, in my opinion, that's a good thing, because that means that it's got stronger protection, because Meguiar's and Turtle Wax don't foam at all, and they work pretty well protection-wise. But yeah, let's rinse it off and see if it made an improvement in the water behavior, though. Slight improvement for not being worked in, so that's not too bad. But let's get this bucket filled up, and we'll see how it does from there. Okay, so got approximately 3 gallons of water here, 20 milliliters. Pour it in there. Rinse that cap out. Get that nice and stirred up, and that is such a small amount to add in there, but that's good. Foams up nicely in the bucket. That foam will probably dissipate quickly though, but let's test it out in the mitt wash. Alright, so we're going to start the back here without pouring any onto the mitt. We'll pour the mitt on it on the side and see if how much of a difference that makes, but let's see if it improves from what we just saw. And yeah, the foam in the bucket, it's already gone pretty much, but again, this is, you know, it's a ceramic soap. That's what they do. Now, lubrication's great. It does glide very nicely across the paint, so I'm not worried about scratching anything. It's kind of like using a rinseless wash, in a sense. So we're going to rinse it off and see how the water behavior looks now. little bit better. I don't see a significant difference. But we're going to go test it in another section on the side with dumping some directly on the mitt as they suggest. Alright, so real quick, I'll show you the difference in the water behavior on the side. More so right here, you can really see the water sticking, so let's try that method out that they mentioned. Alright, so we got the wash mitt. We're going to pour some of this directly on here. Shouldn't need much, I don't think. That does make it much slicker as well. Alright, well, let's rinse and see how that looks. Oh yeah, that renewed the beating right away. So if you got a ceramic coated car, spray coating, whatever, you know, a crystal serum light, it's going to work great. But next we're going to go over to my test panel, which has no protection on it. We're going to see how much of a difference it makes. Alright, so here we are at the test panel. Again, we're going to test both methods first. I'm just going to show you the water behavior. Okay, now it does sheet away because this is a freshly polished panel, but you can see how it sticks. It doesn't really beat up. So we're going to do a normal wash, see if that we'll do a normal wash on this side, and then we'll add some on the right side. Let's do that. Okay, so this is the normal wash side. Quiet dog. Hey. Alright, that's the normal wash side. I'm going to go rinse it. Then I'm going to add some of the product on here and we'll wash the other side. Alright, so I've rinsed it, dumped it back in the wash bucket. Now, add some to the surface. Do this side. Alright, now let's see how the water behavior looks. Alright, so you can see it sheets off faster over here, but on the side that I added it directly onto the wash mitt, it just beads up right away. So that definitely does make a difference. Alright, and there you have it. Let's go in for the final thoughts. Alright, so Gtechniq Ceramic G-Wash definitely works as it says. They do have an interesting methodology to how to apply the product, similar to Meguiar's. They have a special way to apply it. Now, in my opinion, yes, this does work great, especially if you add a little bit under the mitt. You know, just a few drops, and it'll make bead. You know, it'll make the surface bead like crazy. Meguiar's, you follow their wash process, beads like crazy. CarPro Hydro 2 foam is actually pretty simple to use. It beads like crazy, but again, I run into streaking issues, and I think it's because it's so strongly concentrated, which causes all the beading. But if it's a little warm out or anything, then you run into streaking problems. This is a polymer based, so that doesn't really bead. This is a foam. These are both foam on rinse off. They're more fast sheeters, slight beaters, but you don't wash the car with these. You probably can, but that's not how they advertise to do it. But yeah, Gtechniq Ceramic G-Wash. Yeah, this is a really nice product. Again, just, you know, if you're trying to get good protection onto your car, go ahead and add some onto your mitt. If you're just trying to wash your ceramic coated car, just add some to the bucket. It's really good concentrations. It comes with a measuring cup that I left over there. It is a little bit pricey, about 25 bucks, but I'll link this to Amazon. I'll also link it to Detailed Image. On Detailed Image, you can use my code and get 10% off, so you can probably save yourself some money there, especially if you're ordering a bunch of stuff at once. But definitely look out for sales on that stuff too. But that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Again, if you're not subscribed, which if you're watching this, there's a good chance you aren't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Other than that, you guys, keep them clean. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.